Most low-light plants are actually starving. Today, I'm showing you 7 plants that actually survive in dark corners, tested with a light meter, not guesses. One of these needs no window at all, and I'll reveal the one non-light habit that's likely killing your plants right now. Low light doesn't mean no light. My dark corner reads 50 lux, 3 feet from a window over 2,000. No lux app. Use your hand. Sharp shadow, bright light, fuzzy shadow, low light. 10 seconds, no guessing. I lost a plant to this exact gap before I understood it. Before the list, the part most channels skip. Succulents, fiddle figs, sold as easy indoor plants constantly in real low light. They don't adapt, they slowly starve, and you buy the same plant twice. Under 200 lux. Skip these two completely. Here's what actually survives instead. This bathroom gets 0 natural light, and this snake plant has lived here for months without complaining. It stores water in its leaves, so dark rooms and forgotten watering don't bother it. Water every 3 to 4 weeks, only when the soil's bone dry. That's the whole trick. Same story, dark hallway. The ZZ plant, it grows from an underground tuber that stores its own water and energy. Glossy, upright leaves mean it's fine exactly where it is. Don't move it, don't touch it. Pothos vines instead of climbing toward light, so it fills a dark shelf easily. 0 light room. Keep 2 cuttings and rotate them, 2 weeks dark, 2 weeks by the window, then swap. They take turns recovering. Wait, quick warning, even these indestructible plants have a breaking point. If you see yellow leaves on a pothos, it's almost never lack of light. It's actually the soil, which we'll cover in a second. But if you're the type of person who wants to interact with your plants, you'll prefer this next one. The peace lily actually talks to you. Peace lily tells you when it's thirsty, the leaves droop first. In low light, that cycle just runs slower. Wait for the obvious droop, then water. That's the plant talking, not a guess. Here's the no window plant, the spider plant. It's a classic for a reason. It naturally grows in forest shade, so low light is home, not a compromise. Leggy and stretched means it wants more light. Otherwise, leave it completely alone. The Chinese evergreen grows slowest here, and that's the point. It's not racing toward light it can't reach. Slow growth is normal, not a warning sign. Quick bonus pro tip. Before we get to the silent killer, we have to talk about soil. One of you asked about clay soil, and the answer actually explains why so many low-light plants end up with root rot. Mix in perlite or coarse sand, 1 part to 3 parts soil. That stops water pooling around the roots, which causes rot faster than anything about the light does. Last one, and it skips the soil question completely. Lucky bamboo, grown in water, not soil. It skips soil almost entirely, which keeps it low maintenance and easy in a dark spot. Change the water every 1 to 2 weeks, and that's it. Here's that silent killer I promised you at the start. Dust. It blocks the light your plant's already struggling to get. Wipe the leaves with a damp cloth every couple of weeks. That single habit matters more than moving the pot. Tell me which of these 7 you already have, and which dark corner it's sitting in. I'll answer the best ones in the next video.